All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call halayim la Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, peace, salutation, blessings to the elect. All right, that's laboring in His truth. All right, and title of this one gonna be "I've likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman." All right, which comes from the book of Jeremiah 6:2. But it's when you examine things in this world, and you look at our people, man. You feel bad for these women, man. You feel bad for them, because the woman is the weaker vessel, and you look at these young girls, man. You look at these young girls and young boys, and it's a sad thing. It's a sad thing to see them all messed up. There's no future for these kids in the society, and for these young girls, young boys. There's really no future for them. Like, who do they have to look up to? You got all these young women. You got all these young, beautiful women out there, and the majority of them are going to turn into porn stars. They're going to turn into, they're just being wasted. Like all these little young girls. What are they doing? They're chasing careers. They're chasing this and that. They're chasing thug niggas. They're chasing a thug, or they're chasing a hoodlum. And it's a sad thing when these women could be your wives, when some of your wives, they could be of use, but now they don't want. In this society, you can only have one, so called. If they find out that you got another woman, oh, now it's a problem. Unless you got a bunch of money, like the baby or one of these niggas. Now they want to. Now they could be, now they can be, now they could be one of your women, right? But no, I mean, you look at these Israelite women. A lot of them look good. They're beautiful. Look good. The Lord had made them very attractive. Even though he plagued a lot of our women with baldness and overweightness and all that. But you for the most part, if you get these women young, you could mold them into what you need them to be. But in this society, man, it's a sad fucking thing, bro. Like these young girls, man, they've been polluted. Their minds have been destroyed to think that, oh, well, the men are just the enemy, and they hate me, and fuck the men, and they're not looking for no husbands. They're not looking for they're looking just to be city girls, stop pockets, and it's a sad thing because the degradation of our people, man. Like these women, they should be with us, man. A lot of them. You see you see these young marriageable age women, man. And what are they doing? They're totally destroying their lives. All right, they're just running around, wasting their time. And it's a sad thing, but yeah, it's a sad thing. This is why the Lord needs to come back, man. So everything can go back in its proper order and place, man. Because all right, our women got to go back to being delicate, creatures, that that serve the husband and the family, and that's when she's at her most happy, anyways. Not when she's over there dating hood niggas and shit, and getting left, getting beaten on. Because a lot of these women, what they do, they get beaten on. They get abused by these dudes. They end up in toxic relationships. They end up all messed up because they choose the wrong guys. Because look, bro, the inner city, man, is like a gauntlet for Jake, man. They're stuck in the inner city. Okay, who is the men that they have to choose from? Thugs, gangsters. Their daddy was a thug and a gangster. Like that's all they ever see. So that's what they like. That's what they gravitate towards. And this is why you see the people in the so-called black community. More than likely, like the women will gravitate towards a gangster thug because that's all they know. And that's what they've been accustomed to. But what ends up happening? Nigga ends up in jail. The baby ain't got a father. You know, it's all kind of craziness. You know, but that's what the inner city is all about. Creating a damn uh creating a messed up situation where our people can't really get out of unless you become like a Arab nigga or Meek Mill or one of these rapping niggas. You know, then you're paid to promote wickedness to your people. So it's a never ending cycle of bullshit. So the word for delicate, it says self-indulgent, loving, easily sensitive, easily hurt, feeble. See, women used to be loving, you know, easygoing, you know. Okay, say a delicate woman is easily hurt. See, like the streets ain't no place for a woman. You know, they said the she's for the streets. The streets ain't no place for a woman. A woman is gonna end up prostituting herself if she's left in the trenches and shit, left in poverty, left to the wilds of the world. She's gonna end up with different men, you know, all kind of trauma, getting raped, all kind of stuff, you know. So when we say, oh well, you know, these women need to be up under us and they need to, hey, it's for your own good, it's for your own protection, and it's the best thing for you that you get with one of the men of Yahweh Yahushua because what else is out there for you? A Pookie and Ray Ray nigga? What are you gonna do? You're gonna get with a white man that's gonna kill you eventually, like 50 Shades of Grey, or like that show you know? See, that's the thing. You know, there are a lot of ain't shit niggas, you know, but they get their heart broken and then they go make videos talk about I'm gonna go get with a white man. I'm gonna get with a white man. You know, I'm gonna treat a white man right. The white man just look at you like a dog. All right, he doesn't want to marry your ass. He wants to marry a white woman and he wants to bring a white woman home. All right, he doesn't want to marry a black woman. I don't care what he says. Okay, I don't care. Meghan Markle. Do you think the royal family wanted Meghan Markle up in there, even though she's a white woman? But look, you know her she got black up in her, but she is a white woman. But you think they want her ass around? No, they want his ass to marry somebody like Kate Middleton. You know, so your best bet as an Israelite woman is to get with the Israelite man. That's your best bet. You know, and because the Israelite men are the only men that's gonna deal right by you, really. Because the majority of these niggas are gonna do wickedness to you, all kind of wickedness. You know, they're gonna lie to you. They're gonna do, you know, the Israelite man's gonna keep it real and be a real husband to you, and actually love you and understand you and your condition, your situation. You think a nigga's gonna understand your situation? He don't give a shit about you. He don't give a fuck about you. He doesn't have the scruples. He doesn't live by any type of morals or codes. You know, if he gets some fucking AIDS, he's gonna come home and give you AIDS, and that's it. And he gonna be like, fuck it, whatever. You know, a nigga just gonna do what a nigga does. So this is why it's imperative for these women to come back home to their proper owners, you know, because there's nothing left out there for you in the world. I mean, there's very little left. There's only danger, you know, danger, death, deceit, grape, you know. There's all kind of dangers out there in the world, man. You know, and a woman needs to be protected from that, you know. So us as the Lord's woman, we need our husbands back, you know. We need the Lord how about Shemal Shai back, man. And as it pertains to you know, our Israelite women, you know, they must come home to roost. And they will come home to roost, you know. But it's a sad thing, bro. It's just a sad thing when you see our people in the state, you know, it's a sad fucking thing. You know, it's depressing to see them like this. You know, but it's the curses. And that's how we know that, you know, we are those people. That's how we know we're the Israelites. You know, that's how we know because no other nation is out there messed up in the world like we are. You know, you see these other nations, they don't get divorced like we do, like that. They don't have fucking baby mamas, six kids, three different daddies, four different daddies. You know, 7, 8 kids. Nobody knows who the daddy is. You know, all kind of STDs. You know, all kind of just trauma. All right. That's it. That's Jake for you, man. Just function. Okay. So you come back to the truth. You come back to the Lord, and you get you a real man husband, and you avoid all that shit. But what would you rather do? You rather play your hand at the casino. You rather play your hand in this fucking world, and roll the dice. You're rolling the dice. When you get with one of these niggas in the world, you rolling the fucking dice. You're rolling the dice because you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen. More than likely, you niggas ain't gonna work out. And you ain't gonna, because the relationship is built on nothing. The relationship is built on nothing. Y'all just smashing, and then that's it. But the moral of the story is that your marriage is supposed to be built upon the Lord Yahweh Shem Shad, not upon the world's values, because the world's values are nothing really. Because marriage is not even respected in a society, man. The scriptures say marriage is honorable. Marriage is an honorable thing. Marriage is not even upheld no more, man. Back then it was a major thing for you to get married, man. For a woman to get married, that was her number one goal in life. So I could get a good man. Blah blah. The woman was trained up to be like she was trained up in the right way. But here it is today. These women are not being trained up to be wives. They're being trained up to just be hoes. And that's a sad fucking thing, bro. It's a sad thing. And our people, and that proves that we are the Israelites. That proves that we are the Israelites, because we're the only nation that's running around here, not worried about marriage, not worried about family, not worried about the man. In every other culture, the man is important. Even in the white man's culture, they respect the father in the house, But here it is in Jake culture, Negro Latino culture, the man has no relevance, basically. It's all about the woman and her fucking desires and shit. All right. Like the Elder Kazak was saying in the video. It's all about you, man. It really is. It's all about you as a man at the end of the day. The woman is an extension of you. That's like where you lay your head. That's where you rest your rod at. That's in your woman. That's your woman is the quiver. You got the arrow. She's the quiver. And then you put the quiver in there, and then out comes the baby. All right. And then after that comes the family. So everything starts with you as a man, because without you, there's no family. All right. Now the woman, yes, she's very important, and she need, the man without a woman is like fucking sad. It's a sad fucking life without no booty. But which the word booty means treasure. So a woman is like your treasure. That's why the scripture say, "Giving out your heart to it," because when your treasure is, there will be your heart also. So she's supposed to. The marriage is all about you, really. At the end of the day, because she was created for you. Now, anyways, it says Hebrews 13:4. And what proves that is, a woman is not happy unless she's with a real man, because she's not fulfilled. She needs to be fulfilled. So when you see these Negro Latino Americans running around here, these women running around here crazy, is because they have no husband, nobody to fill them mentally, spiritually, physically, nobody to serve. Hey, the scriptures speak about being idle. Idleness teaching much wickedness, right? Much evil. A woman needs to be occupied in her man and her family, so that there won't be whoring going on, so that there won't be she needs to be occupied in something, so she doesn't turn into a porn star, so she doesn't turn into an OnlyFans model, so she doesn't be on the internet taking pictures, holding herself out. All these women, what they do, they go on there and they hold themselves out, right? They hold themselves out because they don't have a husband. I guarantee you, if you had a husband and a family, stuff to do, laundry to take care of, food to cook, you got to prepare your children to go to school. You got shit to do, man. You got to iron your husband's clothes. You got to do all this different stuff, man. Take care of the house. If these women was doing that, society would be much better. There wouldn't be so much shit going on, so much disorder because of this idleness. Idleness is the devil's playground. Your mind starts to wander. Then you start to cheat. Then you start to, start desiring other men and shit, So you always have to have your mind occupied in something productive, which for a woman, in that case would be her husband. Her husband would be what her mind should be occupied in, not in fucking, not in a career. All right. A career is not supposed to be your career is your husband. That's your career and your kids, And a woman that doesn't have that is miserable and unfulfilled. That's the truth. That's the truth. because she was created to bear children. Scripture says you shall be saved in childbearing. Like you could even see it in her. A woman needs to nurture a baby. She just needs to. They just have a great connection with babies. Like you as a man, you're not great with a baby. I don't even know how to hold the baby. I don't even know how to, like, you gotta like teach me how to hold it and all this crazy shit. The woman just knows how to do it. She just has this comforting motherly spirit on her, because that's what she was meant to be. Now you as a father, you come along later on, and you you finish the breeding. I mean, you finish the nurturing of the child, but anyway, it says Hebrews 13 and 4. It says marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, the Most High will judge. See, so marriage is an honorable thing, but today is not very much respected. And in today's day and age, especially amongst you tribes, when you listen to these dating shows and these people talking about relationships and stuff, and they interview the women and all this stuff. The women are not looking for a husband. They're looking for, money, 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 money. They're looking for a pocket. But are they looking for a husband? You see, and them times when all hell break loose and shit's getting real, they're gonna look for a husband. Now they're gonna want a man to take away their reproach. They're gonna want a man to defend them. All right, and for a real man to defend you, you got to be his woman. Why would a man risk his fucking life to defend a woman there's a hoe that's not for him? Okay, why would he want to give his resources away and his time and effort for a woman that's for the world, for the streets, for the barrio, for the ghetto, And in this world, that's what they want you to do. They want you to accept women that are just tainted, that are just like wicked, that are not your woman. Right? You're not supposed to help a woman that is not yours. I'm sorry, I can't help you. You belong to somebody else. All right, at the end of the day. All right. The women you're gonna help is the women that belong to you. All right, and that's it. And that's all you're supposed to do. All right. We're not here to be Captain Saberhose. We're here to the Lord's gonna put us with women that deserve our time and energy, because at the end of the day, you brothers are very you brothers have to be selective. You have to be choosy. As these women are choosy. They're choosy. They'll say, oh well, you got to be this tall, and you got to have your rod got to be this big, and you got to make this amount of money. Well, what about you? You got to have some type of fucking selective standards. See, society, they get mad at you as a man for having some type of standards. You're a mean asshole. Well, when she has standards, she's a boss babe, and she's she's a strong, independent woman. You see, so it says marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers, the Most High Yahweh will judge. All right. Part of the reason why we're here, I mean, one of the biggest reasons we're here on the earth is to be fruitful and multiply. That's what the Lord said. Be fruitful, be ye fruitful and multiply. All right. You one of your duties on this earth is to procreate, with to further the seed line of Israel. You have a burning passion and desire to reproduce. All right, but you have to do so in a right manner so that you don't go through shit. Because sex is it's a tricky thing. Because here it is, the flesh wants what it wants, but you see, it's not always smart. You got to think before you act. Because here it is. A couple minutes of pleasure can result in a lifetime of anguish and regrets. Why did I do this? Why did I get with this guy? Why did I not have an abortion? Why did I? This is the thoughts that go on in our people's minds. Because they make decisions based off. They make decisions based off the flesh. Instead of looking at a man's spirit, looking at a woman's spirit, checking them out, making sure, oh, this is a proper woman that I'm gonna get with, or a proper man. They let the drugs. This is why this white man created this culture: the drugs, the nudity, the music, the drinking, the partying, all this crazy shit, right? So that it would lead to this culture that we have here. no marriage. Everything's a hookup, hookup. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. Nothing serious, man. So marriage is honorable and the bed undefiled. See, in this society, the bed is defiled, man. These women have been with how many niggas before they get with you? You know. So it's a woman is supposed to come to you as a virgin so that everything runs smoothly. That's why the Lord said in real quick. 2 Corinthians 2, 11 and 2. For I'm jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I espoused you to one husband. See, the church of Yahweh Shemashai is espoused to one husband, as a woman is supposed to be espoused to one husband. All right. Not many husbands. See, because when the woman in the well came to the Lord, John the 4th chapter, he said, you have had 5 husbands, You have had 5 husbands. He told the Lord told her you had 5 husbands before this one. All right. So meaning all the men she slept with. 2 Corinthians 11 and 2. For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy, for I have espoused you unto one husband, that I may present you as a chaste virgin to Yahushua. So it's important for you to be chaste, because your beauty is only supposed to be marveled at by your husband, not the whole world. The whole world is not supposed to marvel over you as an Israelite woman, The whole world is not supposed to look at you. Only your husband. You see, but Israel as a nation has played the harlot, right? So hence our people, till this day, because we are yet this day in our captivity, where we've been scattered as a reproach and a byword and a proverb in the city, So it's a sad thing, and the only way we're going to revert this situation is through the Lord Yahushua and His Word. All right, so it says, Sirach 42 and verse 11 says, keep a sure watch over a shameless daughter, lest she make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies. And Israel has become like a laughing stock to the world. They look at our women as some type of sluts and whores, because that's what they've become. The poster child for whoredom is the Israelite woman, which is a shame. These other nations are supposed to be in filth, not you as an Israelite. All right, these other nations are low, but you've fallen lower than them. So keep a sure watch over them, right? A father keeps a sure watch over the daughter. A husband keeps a sure watch over his woman, so she doesn't fuck her life up. All right, because you have to save her from herself. All right, sadly, you have to save her from herself. Okay, because she's gonna make fucked up decisions. It says, and a byword in the city and reproach among the people, and make thee ashamed before the multitude. Behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. All right. Because what? From garments cometh a moth, and from women wickedness. Better is the cruelness of a man than a courteous woman. A woman, I say, which bringeth shame and reproach. See, you need to put your foot down, and she needs to follow your order. She needs to do what you say. All right. Because for things to function the right way, all right, in society, not because we want to, to be assholes to the woman or whatever. It's just because things have to run according to your rule. Things have to run according to the rule of the man. If it doesn't, shit is out of order. Shit is out of pocket, because the woman is not meant to rule. And this is why the society is all out of order, because these women are doing too much. And who's allowing it? The so-called white men. The so-called white men. So better is the cruelness of a man than a courteous woman. A woman, I say, which brings shame and reproach. I will now remember the works of the Lord and declare the things that I have seen. And the words of the Lord are His works. The sun giveth light, looketh upon all things. The work thereof is full of the glory of the Lord. The Lord hath not given power to the saints to declare all His marvelous works, which the Lord, power almighty, firmly settled, that whatsoever is might be established for His glory. He seeketh out the deep and the heart, and considereth their crafty devices. For the Lord knoweth all that may be known, and He beholdeth the signs of the world. He declareth the things that are past, and for to come, and revealeth the steps of hidden things. See, the Lord revealed to us why things are the way they are. The average person out here doesn't have a clue or idea why things are the way they are, and why we live in this situation, why are people going through this and that, and they don't see it. They just live around it, and they don't understand why shit is so fucked up and what's the solution to the problem. Because you got to to identify the problem and to fix a problem, you got to identify the problem. You got to identify why shit is going on. You got to come with a plan and a solution to revert the situation. To turn it back. That's what the word revert means. Come back, return, to turn the situation around, do a 180. The only way it's gonna happen is that you have to come back to the word of the Lord. Not a fucking college diploma, and then that shit is gonna change what is going on here and amongst our people, amongst the Israelite community, the so-called Black, Native, Hispanic, and Latin and Native American community. It is a shit show when you deal with Jake and their lives. All right, this is why the Lord is going to hit the reset button. So, he's declared unto us, he revealed unto us the ways that we're supposed to be. Right, as a people, it says 2 Samuel 1:19, the beauty of Israel is slain upon the high places. How are the mighty fallen? We are mighty people, but we have fallen very low. Okay, but your glory is in the Lord Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. All right. It says Isaiah 28:1, woe to the crown of pride, to the drunkards of Ephraim, whose glorious beauty is a fading flower. See, the glory of Ephraim has faded. Now they glory in being drug dealers and being bichotas and crazy shit like that. They don't glory in the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, the power of Israel, right? Because when you see that picture I put up there, that represents the northern and southern kingdom. All right, the comely and delicate woman, which is the northern and southern kingdom, that has been defiled, right? So that's Ephraim, whose glorious beauty is a fading flower. See, but when you come back to this truth, now the glory returns. Now it says, wisdom maketh a man's face to shine. Now you taking them demons off you. Now you're not filthy no more. Now you're not so dirty, polluted, wretched, with tattoos on your face. And it says, which are on the head of the fat valleys of them that overcome with wine. Behold, the Lord hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail, and as a destroying storm, as a flood of a mighty one, waters overflow and shall cast down to the earth with hand. The crown of pride, the drunkards of Ephraim, shall be trodden down underfoot. It says, and the glorious beauty which was on the head of the fat valley shall be a fading flower, and as the hasty fruit before the summer, which when he that looketh upon it seeth it, while it is yet in his hand, he eateth it up. And that day shall the Lord of hosts be for a crown of glory and for a diadem of beauty onto the residue of his people. Yeah, because the Lord is going to beautify the meek with salvation. Because the Lord, it says in Ezekiel 16 that he's going to wash us with water. Put on the glorious robe of salvation on us, beautify us, because right now we're wretched, messed up, stinking, weird looking, we're messed up as a people. And that day shall the Lord of hosts be for a crown of glory and for a diadem of beauty unto the residue of his people, and for a spirit of judgment to him that sitteth in judgment, and for strength to them that turn to the battle of the gate. But they have also erred through wine, which is philosophy, the ways of this world, and have through strong drink are gone out the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision, and they stumble in judgment. For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is no place clean. There's no place clean. Our people are unclean, man. But you come back to this truth, you're washed. That's what speaks with the baptism. The baptism make you clean again. It said, verse 9, whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. For precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little and there a little. So you must come back to his word, and you must apply it. Precept must be upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little. For with stammering lips and another tongue will he speak to this people. And he's doing so through his prophets. Right, it says, to whom he said, this is the rest wherewith ye must cause the weary to rest, and this refreshing that ye would not hear. The refreshing, the cleansing, the binding up of our people, the return of them back onto life. It says, but the word of the Lord was unto them precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule his people in Jerusalem, because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we in agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. Yep, the ways of this world. So those of you that will not, hearken to the message, you're going to continue to suffer. Your house is going to continue to be broken up. Your the family is going to continue to suffer. The white man going to continue to shoot you in these streets. And you're going to go through hell. All right, but you got to return to this truth. The Lord said he would abundantly pardon and heal our people. Micah 4 and verse 1, it says, behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto them that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, and shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet. And the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. So we're looking for the salvation of the Lord, the healing from the Heavenly Father. And we desperately need it. We desperately need it. Our people desperately need it, especially our women, especially, the Israelite man, of course, us as a nation, man, our children. We have no fucking future here. Okay, it's just another cycle. It's just a big cycle of our women being strippers and hoes, our men being thugs, gangster shooters, and there's no way out of this. It's not going to change until the Lord returns, man. The white man's not going to put government programs for these women. All he's going to do is continue to open up abortion clinics, continue to give out needles so that Jake could hit themselves up with needles, fentanyl, crack, brown, dog food, freaking heroin, all that shit. They're going to continue to give you that shit. So you could be far away from your Bashim Yahshai. Because when you're on drugs, doped up, the Lord is not dealing with you. When you're on a gang, shooting niggas and shit, the Lord's not dealing with you. When you're on the stripper pole, busting it open for random niggas every night, selling your coochie, that the Lord is far from that. Deuteronomy 23:17, there shall be no whores of the daughter of Zion. Our women are supposed to be princesses. Our women are supposed to be chaste, kept for their husbands. So unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings, man. All right. We need healing. We need mercy from the Lord, and it will come. It will come. Our women need husbands in the house. The daughters and the sons need their fathers. And this devil, so-called white man, has tried to keep us far away from that for a long time. But the Heavenly Father is going to restore that onto our people, man, so that we could thrive and survive, and not just survive, so we could thrive as a people and actually live, and have happiness, because Scripture say the blessing of the Father established the house, but the curse of the mother root our foundation. So that's Sirach 3:9. So the Father must return to the equation, the Israelite men. All right, so with that, a call I'm like how Bashim Yahshai Bashim Kakodash the buns to the possible great millstone, peace, salutations to the elect. Shalom.